Here he comes now. Let's see what other stuff he comes up with right now.
All right, Davy. Here's your license back. The reason I stopped you, 462-877, impeding the flow of the traffic, okay?
Okay.
Just for your personal notification, every day at 2 o'clock, I go south and go home.
That's fine. I only come through here, if anything, once a year. I'm on my way to Miami, Florida.
So I'm riding in the left lane.
I mean, I don't have to tell you where I'm going, but I'm just letting you know what I'm even doing.
That's fine. That's
on
fine.
this road.
And you can say whatever you want to say. And I get paid to look at people when I ride up and down the road.
To look at people?
Absolutely.
Profiling?
For safety reasons?
No,
let's don't turn this into profiling.
I'm not turning it into nothing. You said look at people.
I looked at you and you threw your hands up at me and then you slowed down in the middle of the road in your lane.
I threw my hands up saying, what's the problem? Why are you pulling me over? Why are you stopping me?
I didn't stop you. I didn't stop you.
Okay.
Okay?
You're turning things around because obviously it's on video. I don't want to argue with you, bro. I want to keep going where...
You be careful, okay?
Excuse me?
I said you be careful.
With traffic, or what do you mean?
Get back into traffic.
I'd be careful with traffic?
What type of activist are you?
If you have, I don't have my card with me. You could Google Davy, D-A-V-Y, Vara, and my work is extensive. I'm a community activist against police misconduct, corruption out of New York State. I support good officers. I'm not anti-cop in any way. We need a lot of good officers. I mean, what I can give you any information you'd like.
If you need to look up that code section if I stop you for, it's 877.
Okay. And if you need to look my work up, like I said, it's a Vara.
I don't, because people like you keep people honest.
Well, yeah, I try.
All right.
And I have no problem with law enforcement.
You got me wrong.
But what happens? Well, what happens? And let me explain this to you real quick. And it probably won't mean anything. I mean, and I don't mean it sarcastic. Maybe it just will be irrelevant to you. Obviously, I'm an opponent of revenue generating.
You're an opponent of racial profiling. I know what you're opponent of, because that's what you're turning this into when I'm going south to go home.
I just said that I'm against revenue generating.
You already said
you guys are posted up, but I'm saying you guys are posted up down there.
Observing
too deep.
Yep.
Well,
and you're probably going to see them 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 deep going down to here. There's going to be a lot more.
But let me ask you a question. It's Trooper, right? I'm sorry, Trooper Johnson.
Trooper.
I'm sorry. Let me ask you a question. Why the edge when, the majority of my work centers and revolves around racial profiling, which is a very serious issue in this country.
Yeah, I agree with you. I agree with you 100%.
So we're actually going to agree on something? That's great.
Yeah.
I'm not saying you. You told me that you get paid to look at people, and I wanted you to elaborate what that meant. That's all.
When I ride by people, I look in the vehicle to see if people have their safety belts on, specifically children.
Okay.
I write tickets for that all the time.
No, that's a safety.
That's what we do. That's a safety issue. Okay. And I think you took it the wrong way.
Well, you said, look, I just asked you what you meant, and I did say profiling. I did throw that out there because
I wave at people.
Okay.
When I go down the road, I do all types of stuff. I write tickets. I arrest people for drugs. I arrest people for stopping in being pedestrians on the interstate. I write tickets for people impeding the flow of traffic. Do you always? And I don't know if this is a question that's hard for you because I'm sure you do hundreds of stops a week possibly or whatever, a month. Do you always stop people for a clear infraction? Let me finish real quick. Or do you stop them based on something that you may think will transpire after you stop them? In other words, by what you just did, by that,
okay.
And you slow down and you throw your hands up at me, yeah.
Why did you pull up as soon as my van went through? Why did you pull off immediately after me?
You see what time it is? Okay, every day if you want to come and sit and watch right there, you'll see me pull out of there right at 2 o'clock and go south.
All right.
To go home.
I want to proceed on my way with myself. I'm not being detained, right?
No,
I'm not being detained. Okay.
I'm just having a consensual conversation with you.
Okay, no, I'm just asking. I'm not being detained. I'm going to go on my way.
Be careful, all right?
All right?